guys, welcome to the chopping block. My name is Zach, and I'm so glad to be starting this series here today. How this works, we're going to be counting the kills and reviewing each of the horror movies that I cover on the channel. And at the end of each video, I'll give out 3 awards to 3 kills for the best, worst, and goriest special effects in a kill. Today we'll be taking a look at Friday the 13th, made in 1980. Friday was directed by Sean S. Cunningham and written by Victor Miller. It is a low-budget American slasher that eventually had a huge impact on American culture and spawned one of the hugest icons in horror in Jason Voorhees. But before Jason, we had his mother, Pamela. How many kills did Mama Voorhees pick up? Let's get to the chopping block and find out. Movie begins at Camp Crystal Lake in 1958. Camp counselors Barry and Claudette go off to a loft to try to get their freak on. But what they didn't know is they were being stalked by an unseen person. Said person follows the 2 horny teens and takes the 2 out. First up is Barry, killed with a stab to the gut, followed by Claudette being killed with a flash to white.
Yeah, I really have no idea about this kill.
And then title card. Steve Austin style, smashing some glass. But now we jump ahead to present day Friday, June 13th. We meet Annie Phillips, played by Robbie Morgan. Annie is in need of directions to Camp Crystal Lake. A local truck driver offers her a ride. Before they get going though, town crazy Ralph stops them and warns them this.
You'll never come back again.
Oh, shut up, Ralph.
It's got a death curse.
Crazier than me on a Friday night. I don't know what the fuck that line delivery was and what method that was delivered in, but I don't know. I'd like it, find it kind of humorous. We then go on to meet 3 of our other characters, Ned, Jack, and Marcy. And it transitions to this music. Take a listen. Wow, I don't even know what to say. What the fuck was that? Hillbilly, back roads sounding music, like, sounded like it belonged in a fucking comedy. What was that? So we now arrive at Camp Crystal Lake where we meet more of our characters. Our final girl, Alice, played by Adrienne King. This disco stew looking motherfucker named Steve. You can tell he's straight out of the 80s. Then meet back up with Annie as she gets picked up by a green Jeep with an unseen driver. The driver soon passes the entrance to the Camp Crystal Lake and Annie picks up on it and eventually tucks and rolls out of the car, and then the chase is on. Soon the killer catches up to Annie and slits her throat with the amazing special effects work from the legend Tom Savini. I absolutely love Tom Savini's work with practical special effects. He is amazing. He's done so much. He's even worked in the WWE with The Fiend Bray Wyatt's mask. He's worked with Kalisto, Triple H. He's worked in and played in so many horror movies. He's just amazing. Moving on now to some teenage-like fun, where Ned decides it's a good idea to pretend to drown just to steal a kiss. Like, what the fuck? I know if I tried that, I'd get the shit smacked out of me. Like, you're lucky, buddy, you didn't get the shit beat out of you. Later that night, we're back to following Alice as she's in her cabin. and she sees a snake and yells for help for the others. They eventually come in and flush it out, and then Bill chops the snake up with a machete. Fun fact, it was a real snake that they chopped up with a real machete. Back then in the 80s, especially on a low budget film, they didn't have any laws for animal cruelty, so that poor real snake got chopped up. Rest in peace, snake dude. The next day, this officer named Officer Dorf swings by right as Ned is going full-fledged native jackass.
Oh shit.
Yeah, oh shit, buddy. Officer Dorf asks the counselors if they've seen Crazy Ralph. Y'all remember Crazy Ralph, right?
You'll never come back again.
Yeah, that guy. Speaking of Ralph, here he is now in the food pantry as Alice does her best Jedi cosplay. He warns them that they're all doomed if they stay, that he's a messenger of God. Later that night, Jack, played by Kevin Bacon, if I didn't already mention this, and Marcy take shelter in a cabin from the storm that's going on. But this cabin, in a previous scene, you see Ned get lured in there. Wonder by who? Maybe it could be a friend. But back to Jack and Marcy. They go to the cabin and they let the good times happen. You know what I mean? I'm starting to wonder if I put in the right movie. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a dead body. This is the right movie. We see Ned dead on the top bed with his throat slit. Soon after, we see Marcy go to use the bathroom and Jack stays behind, about ready to light up some bud. Too bad there's a killer under the bed, holds him down and stabs him through the back of the neck with an arrow. Poor Jackie boy. He just wanted to get high. Too bad for him. Little fun fact on this kill. They had a machine pumping out blood through the arrow neck wound and it stopped working. Had the dude himself blow into the tube and that's what caused it to squirt out like you saw. Just a little interesting fact about it, why and how they did that. Our unseen killer then moves on to stalk Marcy in the bathroom, where the killer then comes up from behind, axing her in the face. Like, I fucking love this special effect. Again, Tom Savini is just amazing. This whole video is gonna be me about gushing over Tom Savini and his incredible special effects work, but God, this one is fucking amazing. I loved it so much. Meanwhile, this all goes down. Alice, Bill, and Brenda are just finishing up a game of strip Monopoly. Yeah, the good old family game of Monopoly, but with a twist and stripping and yeah. Just like the good old days. Brenda, though, heads out back to her cabin for the night. But then we go back to Steve. You remember Steve, right? The disco stew looking motherfucker? Yeah, that guy. He's on his way back into the camp from the diner when he comes across a familiar face, it sounds like, by the "hey, what are you doing out here" line. And that is when my least favorite kill of this movie happens. The fucking above the waist zoomed in shot of him being stabbed in the stomach. This one fucking kill always gets me. I hate it. Brenda back in her cabin, getting ready for bed before she hears what appears to be the sounds of a child calling for help. Turns out this was just a trap, and our unseen killer lures her to her death with an off-screen kill and a straight. Soon, Alice and Bill realize everything is going wrong when everyone turns up missing, and they go look for him, but with no luck. Eventually, the power gets cut off, and Bill goes to check it at the generator. But after a while of waiting, Alice leaves the cabin to go look for him, And she finds him alright. She finds him dead, pinned up to the door with 3 arrows. We have now made it to that final girl sequence where we finally get to meet our unseen killer. None other than Mama Voorhees herself. A game of cat and mouse ensues with shot to the groin, frying pan shots, a lakeside cat fight, and ultimately a machete swing decapitated Mama Voorhees herself. Our final girl, Alice, finally floats out to the middle of the lake till morning, and we have ourselves a very peaceful ending to this movie. Oh shit! Never mind about the peaceful. Ah, it was all a dream. Or was it? Our final girl wakes up in a hospital bed being told that all of her friends are dead and that there was no body of a boy to be found. Wonder where it would have went. We came out to a total of 10 kills in the original Friday the 13th with a 5-to-5 male to female ratio. With a runtime of 95 minutes, there was a kill on average every 9.5 minutes. My Platinum Machete Award to the best kill to Jack for just the memorable scene of the arrow going through his neck and the blood squirting out, and also it's Kevin Bacon, so Rusty Chainsaw for worst kill goes to Steve. Of course, Disco Stew is going to begin the worst kill, that fucking above the waist shot of him being stabbed and zooming in. Bloody Knife Award for the best gore effects in a kill will go to Marcy with the axe to the head. I fucking love that. The special effects are amazing. That's why I'm giving this one the Bloody Knife Award to Marcy's kill. Thank you guys so much for checking out this first episode of The Chopping Block. Little shout out to my friend Aspen for helping me make the logo for it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, stay spooky.